up, YouTube fam? It's your favorite unapologetic lesbian. Not back with another one. Well, I just want to explain something. Seen a couple of comments about when videos are coming. Videos are coming. Sometimes I take breaks. Okay, I do videos for fun. Yeah, videos are monetized. It's a side hustle. I do videos for fun because I like to, and it's in my spare time, because my main priority is my family. Okay? They come before anybody else. Period. But with that being said, there's also something else that's going around, and I just want to briefly touch on that. With that, it's the elephant in the room. I did not want any drama. I initially went to someone I thought I had mutual respect with and just asked simply, what the fuck was that about? And I would have done it, Friday. There was no service for us in Taylorville, like at the campsite. The only time we got service is when we was at the Walmart. We had spotty service, if you want to call it that. We'd get it here, but then we'd lose it as soon as we'd get it. We could get text messages and get notifications in those brief spots, but we couldn't really open them. We couldn't really, respond, do anything. Because as soon as you would, for the screen to load, it would just sit there and load. Like, the service was crappy out there. And to be honest, I liked it. Because, yes, like I just stated, I do videos, and I do them for fun. Okay? I'm not this internet person. I don't run around and record everything that happens. I'm the type of person, I like to experience it. Like, I like to experience it through these eyes. It's one thing to sit there and experience something through a recording device, whether it's a phone or a camera. But it's a whole different experience with not that there. You're truly living in that moment instead of trying to capture that moment. And that's the type of person I am. That's why there is no recording of that, I guess you'd call it, incident. I don't have one. I have pictures, which like, I don't. I've talked about this bracelet before. I don't know how I got it, but I got it. And I got it after I got clean, right after I got clean. This side says life lessons. This side, you're out of lies. I wear it every day because over 8.5 years ago, I ran out of lies. I take a lot of pride in my recovery arm. My recovery is my everything. Look behind me. Over here, you've got me in active addiction, and over here, I'm clean. This is a recent. Words aren't my friend. If you watch previous videos, you'll know and understand that. This is me clean and in recovery. Like, my life is all about my recovery and my family. That's why I don't have any time for drama. I'm trying to help my wife raise her kids. And yes, my wife's health isn't that great. It's not, and it's nobody's business. But she does have 2 service dogs. One of which, and they're in training, one of which was with us when this happened. That's why she was still at the camp, and she didn't trust anybody. It's nothing against the people we went with, but we literally just met them the night prior. She only trusted, her wife to go get what she needed. And when I say she wasn't feeling good, she wasn't. Her blood pressure was up a bit. The heat was getting to her, and it was early morning heat. Okay, we're from North Carolina. Illinois, there's a different climate. There's a climate change. And it got hotter. That affected her health. We honestly wasn't expecting that. But she had Dobby, and she was okay. But that's, when I say I was sitting in the backseat of that truck trying to get in touch with my wife who was not feeling well at the campsite, that's not a lie. Yes, I was sitting there trying to get in contact with her, knowing it may be a shot in hell that she got the message or not. But I was trying to let her know that we was on the way. We was coming. And I'm just going to be honest about the situation. I've stated before that I won't react to Adam because of him threatening physical violence to reaction channels over their opinion. And I've seen firsthand with my own eyes exactly why I've said I'm not going to react to Adam. And it's no disrespect. It's none. It's just I'm not going to react or support. That's simple. I'm not going to sit here and run my mouth about these people. Why would I? It's no disrespect. I'm just not supporting. Just that. Just that. Okay? Something that me personally, this is just me, I don't agree with, is Adam and church talked and worked their stuff out. Okay, for the genre, yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, me being Creek Squad, it, minus what happened, him saying F Creek Squad, I still can't, but I mean, what was going on between Adam and church was their business. And if they worked it out, that's great. That's on them. Okay, they worked it out. That's good. But the problem I have, Kansas was trying his hardest to talk and get the shit resolved so everyone could move on. Everyone. And that's just not what happened at all. I don't understand why it's okay to talk to one individual, but it's all physical for another. I understand what Kansas said online, but a lot of people say things online. A lot of people. Time had went by since Kansas said that online. And I've said there's a time and place for everything. There is. Back when, people have said it, back when we were in our 20s, we did shit like that. And what did that get a lot of us? We went downtown, and then we had financial problems because of the court system. Okay, we're all grown. Both of them have families. I can't speak for Kansas, but just myself, my mind was on my kids, our kids, on her. I get it. Men fight. I've seen men fight. But I've also seen men start to go to fight, but then start talking it out. And actually, by the end of that conversation, there's a mutual respect gain between the two individuals. And this is just coming from me personally. They would have gained a lot of respect from me. If what happened, and Adam would have stood there and just talked it out with Kansas, simply that, I'd have respected him more. And again, I was being called a liar, which, whatever, I get called a lot of things. My wife actually still, to this day, gets videos of me going into drug houses. when I'm either sitting right here recording a video, or I'm in the bed, or I'm watching TV with the kids. Like, my wife, I'm not kidding, my wife has literally had to take a picture of what I'm doing in that exact moment to prove to whoever in the fuck texted her that I'm not going into a drug house. People talk. They're gonna talk. But I don't appreciate being gaslit and saying, oh, no, you weren't there. Again, I showed pictures. You've seen the bracelet. Okay? I had the little brown bracelet for general admission for South Fork Mud Pit, or whatever it said. The picture with T2 was Thursday night. We was going to get the T2 show, but we got there kind of late because that's a long drive. And he was done. By the time we got there and got our site and got our tent up, because there was still daylight and we wanted to do that in daylight and not try and get it up at night with flashlights, we missed his show. So as soon as we got our tents up, we ran up there to T2. Like, this right here is what I was talking about a couple of months ago. Getting back to the music and away from drama. I mean, the video's there. Yeah, I put out a lot of videos, but if you scroll back a little bit, there's videos, my unwanted 2 cent. There's another one, I forgot the title of it, but I've got a couple of videos talking about, let's get back to the music, because that's what brought us all here to begin with. Music is supposed to unite people. I mean, in technicality, look at what it did Saturday night in Taylorville. That's what music is meant for. It's meant for a lot of things. But one thing that I think personally it was truly meant for was to unite people. Not divide them. Not, yes, there's violent music, but that music is there so you don't go do the violence. That's just my opinion. That others don't see it that way, and I understand that. I'm the type of person, yes, I like violent music. That doesn't mean I'm going to turn around and go be violent. I have responsibilities in my everyday life. Okay? I barely have time for myself at the end of the day because I take care of everything around here. We are a private rescue for dogs and puppies, which our local law enforcement helps us with. I take care of my wife. I help her take care of the dogs. And we have 4 kids that are here pretty much all the time. They're not right this second, but they're here all the time. Just because I don't show them don't mean they're not here. I don't show every aspect of my life. Because again, I want to live my life through my own eyes. Okay, this is just for fun. At any given time, I could stop doing it and not look back. I do it for fun. Y'all enjoy it, so why not? Not to mention, it kind of brings people to these younger artists, the next generation. And that's what we all really need to be focused on, is the next generation and getting them the light and the attention that they deserve. And that's just my opinion. I don't wish hate for anyone involved. I don't wish hate or a downfall, any type of negativity towards anyone involved in this. Never have and never will. I'm not a negative person. I was. For a long time. Well, 5 years. 5 years can be a long time, and it was. I wasn't always a good person. Active addiction. It brought out the demon in me. And because of that is why I pride myself in my recovery now. Just that. And my recovery arm is not done. It's almost done. I got the back side of my shoulder right here, or the back side of my arm. Then it's done. I started it 7.5 years ago, a little over 7.5 years ago, because I waited a full year before I got my clean date. And my clean date, which is right here, it's the only tattoo in the entire sleeve that's made in color. Well, there's color in it. January 4th of 2016. 7:58 in the morning. I walked into Davidson County Jail. Spent 30 days there. When I got out, I haven't looked back. Those 30 days did something to me. It changed me. No, I didn't do no hard fucking time. I did 30 days in a county jail. And that's all it took. I wanted my fucking freedom. And I was about to do whatever it took to have my freedom. Which meant I had to get my recovery. And ever since then, I've been diehard in my recovery. I hate to say it, but it's just the truth, and it has to be the truth. My recovery comes before anything. If it doesn't, then I don't have my recovery, and I'm not sitting here. I don't have my wife. I don't have our children. I don't have anything. Everything I have right now is because of the choice I made over 8.5 years ago. When I walked into that jail and 30 days later walked out and said, no more, I'm done, and I have not looked backwards. There's been trials, there's been tribulations. But addiction is a struggle, an everyday struggle. And for me, I win my battle every single day. And nothing's going to change that. Nothing. You know, sometimes I do log out because it keeps me grounded. That's why I do have spurts of time where there's not a video out. I get myself back grounded, brought back down to reality. Because I need to be here, not just for myself now, because this ain't just for me. I have to be here for my wife. And I have to be here for our 4 or 5 beautiful babies. Every single day, I inspire to be better than I was the day prior. Today, for example. Every move I make, every breath I take, I'm trying to be a better person than I was yesterday. And I've done that for 8.5 years. All I want to do is put out good in the world. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But I will not be called a liar, and I will not be gaslit and told I wasn't there when I was in fact there. I don't give a damn if men fight. Again, I've saw plenty of men fight. I myself have been a part of fights. Fighting is a thing. But there's also a time and place. And the back of a Walmart parking lot is not the time or place. What if the boys in blue would have showed up? Everybody would have been hung up with them, taking statements, or giving their statements, telling what happened, them having to go in and watch the Walmart video surveillance. Okay, that would have been good for no one involved. Okay, I have nothing to lie about. I have nothing to hide. And when it comes to my mother, I love my mother. But my mother is in fact a liar. And I don't know what to believe when it comes to her. I'm having to undo 32 years of my life. I think I've actually stated it in prior videos that I sort of feel church not on the same level. Hell no, not a $25 million level. But him having to cut his mom out of his life, yeah, I feel him on that. Okay? You know, my mom lied to a couple of people that the only reason why she was there is because of me. Okay? Little did I know, the whole time that me and my family is there, my mother's gloating to my brother about how he can have everything she's showing us. And I'm just lost hope. The very last time I spoke to my mother, she told me she was going to find out if she had cancer the next week or not. Still ain't heard a word from her. And it's been 7, almost 8 months. Still don't know. Still haven't talked to her. And I'm not going to sit here and name the person that wanted to bring my mother into this. because I'm not about drama. That person met my mom. That person told us it was her birthday. And my mom got it to where melon mushroom threw her a birthday party. There's no ill feelings. None. I don't wish her any negativity. I don't wish anything bad. I just wish she wouldn't have. That's it. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a liar. I have lied, but I'm not a liar. I've held myself accountable to everything I've ever done. All the way down to drugs. You know, some people know this and a lot don't. I was stabbed in 2014 in a local park, a centimeter away from my jugular vein. If I wouldn't have moved my head because I thought I was about to be punched, so I flinched, I would have died on spot. I wouldn't be sitting here making this video. Wouldn't be married to my wife. Would have never have met our kids. It all ended that day. But it didn't. Because I have a story to tell. And I'm going to tell it. Unapologetically. And I'm not going to lie about it. What do I have to gain? Everything I want, I have. Money is materialistic, and I don't give a fuck about money. Yeah, videos aren't even monetized right now. The channel is monetized. I'm not monetizing videos because I don't give a fuck about money. It's a side hustle. Everyone has a hustle. I'm good at doing videos. There's my side hustle. So I have the videos monetized. That's not why I do it. In all honesty, from the bottom of my heart, I do this to try and save at least one person out there that watches my videos. Even if they just see a recovering addict sitting reacting to music and giving her unapologetic opinion about it. At least she's not out there shooting dope, not out there hitting that crack or meth pipe, snorting something up her fucking nose. She's sitting there reacting to music and trying to give whoever's watching that entertainment. Don't see how you can really hate on that. But, people will. Now, I'm not going to keep this video any longer, and this is the only time I'm addressing it, because I don't do the fucking drama. I really fucking don't. I'm not in middle and high school again. I'm a 32-year-old married female helping my wife raise her children, take care of her dogs, and take care of her herself, along with the house. Here's the thing. She don't do the outside yard work. I do. The videos I make are literally in my spare time. My spare time. Mine, not ours. Mine. It's for fun. It's to give entertainment. It's to give hope. A light at the end of a tunnel. Or at the end of the tunnel. However that saying goes. That's what it's meant for. My lives that I do, they're called chill lives because we literally just sit here and talk and chit and chat with each other. I literally engage with the chat as much, not even as much, literally the whole time. Because I want y'all to be seen. I want y'all to be heard. So I sit and talk with y'all. Sometimes I'll have a guest up, sometimes I won't. We'll listen to some music, we'll watch some videos, but we mainly sit there and talk. I do have some troublemakers in my chat now. These troublemakers I love, and they are funny. When I say troublemakers, they'll make you almost piss yourself from how hard you're laughing. I'm not playing. These lives are hilarious. They're still up. You can go watch them. Because here's the thing. I don't delete anything either. And I know I said I was going to keep this short, but I do need to say this. I don't delete anything either. I do have some videos put on private. Okay, reason behind that? Both people that had videos out took their videos down. Out of respect to both of those individuals, I took my video down. That's a respect aspect. Okay? They took theirs down, so I took mine down. And nobody's paying me anything, okay? I wasn't asked not to put a video out. Quite the contrary, I've been asked many times to put out a video. Again, I'm not going to lie. How can I put a video out that I don't have? Just because I was there and don't have a video, don't mean I wasn't there. Because I was. Okay? Now, again, I'm not keeping this any longer than it should be. Okay? No hate at all from anybody involved in that. Anybody. The people I was with and them. Nobody involved. No hate, no negativity. It's all love coming from me. Alright? I want to get back to the music. That's what I want to do. Music is where I escape. That's why there's actually 2 artists' signature on here and other artists' handwriting on my recovery arm, because music is what I turn to help me with my recovery. Not gonna lie. Music is my therapy at times. So, let's get back to the music. And that's what we're fixing to do, again, on this channel. I've got a buttload of reactions to catch up on. I'm not going to get that many out tonight. I'm not going to lie, because I have a cemetery video I have to put together as well. That one is special. That's a historic one. Like, very historic. So, and me and my wife have feelings about that one. So, yeah. But, look. I know it's just the saying, but I do. I love everyone. My heart is too damn big. If somebody needed the shirt off my back, I would give it to them. In fact, the picture y'all saw of me in Kansas, that hat and that shirt, I gave to him before we left to go to the Walmart. There was a cutoff shirt that Gabe was wearing that said Creek Squad. It's an original-ass Creek Squad shirt. First ever put out. I turned it into a cutoff. I gave that to Gabe. Like, those were shirts that I wore. Those were shirts that I turned into cutoffs that I loved. But me and the people I went with went to make memories amongst each other. We went to meet people that we have talked to online and hang out and make memories, and that's exactly what happened. It was a very successful weekend. The memories that were made that weekend are going to last a words. The memories that were made that weekend are going to last a lifetime for not just myself, but everyone involved. And I mean everyone, all the way down to my wife. And I know I said I was going to keep it short, but my wife, going back to her, she didn't even go to the church show. She went to none of the concerts. In fact, she said the most relaxed she has been in a minute was during the church show when she was laid back in one of the chairs that we had brought. It's like a, I guess you could say, tanning chair. It folds back. But she was laying in that and had Dobby on his leash attached to the chair, and she fell asleep listening to the church show and just the damn wilderness around us. Because me and her, we love to be outside. In fact, we agreed because of that we're going to go camping more often. It brings back good childhood memories. It does. So I haven't been camping since I was a kid until Taylorville. And again, the memories that were made were amazing. Absolutely fucking amazing. I had such a damn good time. Even after that. I had such a damn good time. Like, that was great. But yeah, I'm not keeping this any longer, as I'm about to put together the cemetery video and then get to the reactions. So, remember y'all, be kind to one another. If somebody says something and it hits you in a way, I understand you want to get physical. I understand you get mad. It happens to me. It does. Try and talk it out first. This is just coming from me. Try and talk it out. Talking things out goes a long way, a lot longer way than being physical. And yeah, I know how men are. They fight and then go share a beer. Something like this, though, it didn't feel to me like fighting it out and then going and sharing a beer was going to be the thing. That's just not how I felt, okay? And I could be wrong about that. But talking can unify. Fighting does nothing but divide. And we need more unity, not just in country rap, not just in music in general, but in America. We need more unity. And I think something like that, talk it out, shows unity. Even though these two don't like each other, if they'd have talked it out and squashed it, continue not liking each other, by all means. But at least you squashed it. You come to an understanding or a agree to disagree type moment. And everybody moves on. Then that's a weight off of both people's chest. And that's just how I see it. Okay? That's just my perspective on it. Simply that. Call me what you want, but I'd much rather push love and kindness than hate and negativity. And with that, let's move into this cemetery video, shall we? Now, I really don't feel like saying if you guys like this, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, because this was kind of a serious video. So if you did, go ahead. If not, I understand. I do. But much love, y'all, to all. And I'll catch y'all in this next video. See ya. I'm better. I'm the rookie to the game, but they won't know me for my overdose. They'll know me for my name.